In a cozy unassuming village, there dwelled a man whose heart seemed to be boundlessly vast and endlessly kind. His name was Caspar, and he was renowned not just in his hamlet but in distant lands too, for his generous spirit and an unyielding zest to make lives around him just a little brighter. Caspar's days were painted with acts of kindness, loving gestures, and a relentless pursuit to spread sheer positivity, ensuring that a difference, no matter how minute, was made in the lives he touched. However, a poignant thought often shadowed his cheery disposition: why do calamities often strike the noble-hearted, while those who tread the path of malevolence bask in happiness without facing any significant hurdles? One dim melancholy day, while meandering through his village, Caspar's eyes fell upon a little girl, her eyes awash with tears, sitting forlorn by the wayside. His heart, always tender towards the sorrowful, guided him to her side, gently inquiring, "What seems to be the matter, sweet child?" Through her sobs, the girl recounted a tale of woe. Her family's haven had been engulfed by a raging fire, reducing it to ashes and rendering them devoid of both shelter and belongings. As Caspar listened, his heart seemed to absorb her pain, offering comforting words and assurance that hope was yet alive. Yet internally, his soul was shaken, wrestling with the question of why such torment should befall a guiltless family. Engulfed by his quest for answers and grappling with the mysterious ways of life, Caspar sought wisdom from an elderly sage, reputed for unraveling life's most perplexing queries with his profound wisdom and knowledge. The sage lived in a serene, picturesque cottage nestled in a secluded part of the village. Upon arriving at the cottage, Caspar bowed, embracing a humble posture before the wise man. The sage, amidst resolving the quandaries of others who also sought his counsel, welcomed him with a gracious nod and indicated a spot for him to sit. Each issue presented to the sage was met with depth and sagacity, soothing troubled souls. When it was Caspar's turn, he poured out his bewilderment, pleading with the master to enlighten him about why adversity often befalls the virtuous. The wise man, his face a tapestry of age and eyes brimming with kindness, softly smiled, inviting Caspar to sit closer. "My dear Caspar," he began, his voice a melodic whisper, "surely you've observed the seemingly paradoxical nature of life, the benevolent often shrouded in sorrow, while wrongdoers bask in unabated joy. The virtuous persistently ponder why their path is strewn with hardships despite their righteous deeds." He paused, letting his words marinate in Caspar's contemplative mind, then continued, "Today, allow me to unveil the mysteries of karma, which have eluded your understanding all this while." And so, the tale unfurls, promising to weave through the secrets of life, karma, and the perplexing paradoxes that bejewel our human journey, under the gentle guidance of the wise old sage. With curiosity piqued and his heart embroiled in myriad emotions, Caspar probed, "Karma? What does karma mean, master? Enlighten me, please." His eyes reflected genuine yearning, his spirit visibly hungering for wisdom. The venerable master, drawing upon centuries of ancient wisdom, spoke, "Caspar, karma is a tapestry intricately woven with the threads of actions and consequences." He lent a serene yet intense gaze towards Caspar, and began his discourse about the profound law of karma. Karma, he elucidated, is frequently epitomized as the immutable law of cause and effect. It's an unseen force that balances the scales of justice, ensuring that one's actions are mirrored in their future experiences. Positive actions ripple through time to bring forth favorable outcomes, whereas negative actions beget adversity in return. So dear Caspar, attend to my words with an open heart and vigilant mind. Gently folding his hands, the wise man continued, life, in its enigmatic ways, encompasses both light and shadow, virtue and vice. Occasionally, adversity shadows the virtuous not due to any misdeeds, but simply because life in its essence is impartially unfair. It threads through our human experience, becoming a course we must navigate and comprehend. He paused, ensuring Caspar was absorbing his words, and then ventured deeper. Every occurrence, be it joyous or tragic, is a reflection of an individual's karma. Nature, in its boundless wisdom and impartiality, perpetuates no injustice or discrimination. According to the doctrine of karma, misdeeds committed will undoubtedly forge a path to retribution. Whether in this life or subsequent ones, the person will confront the consequences. The energy they dispel into the world, whether benevolent or malevolent, will circle back to them. The wise man, amidst a tranquil pause, further elaborated, nature bestows upon each soul the liberty to sculpt their own destiny, to tread the path of either righteousness or corruption. The tribulations you encounter are reflections of some misalignment, some error permeated in the past, whose repercussions you are experiencing now. A dawning of understanding flickered in Caspar's eyes, as the words of the sage seeped into his consciousness. The master proceeded, everything Caspar unfurls for a reason. Embrace it, rather than posing questions against it. Moreover, my cherished one, comprehend this truth: those who endure pain may find happiness, but those who inflict pain upon others will never bask in true joy throughout their existence. Ultimately, sorrow will weave into the tapestry of their life, shaping their destiny. He concluded with a profound statement: karma doesn't offer options, Caspar. It simply serves you the consequences that your actions have cooked. If today someone inflicts pain upon you, remember, perpetual happiness will elude them. Eventually, life will introduce them to a pain reminiscent of what they have imparted to others. That, my dear, is the intrinsic principle of karma. Caspar, now cradling a wealth of wisdom imparted by the sage, became fervent to delve deeper, especially concerning those who tread on the paths laden with malevolence. His questions, albeit shrouded in a new understanding, continued to flow, seeking further enlightenment from the wise master. With a furrowed brow and an aura tinted with perplexity, Caspar implored the wise master, why do those who enact malevolence so often seem to bask in happiness and prosperity in this earthly realm? What virtuous actions have they performed that gift them such joy? Why are they not met with immediate retribution for their malicious deeds? The wise master, his countenance a mirror of serenity, tenderly spoke, Caspar, the seeming bliss of the malevolent arises not from their current misdeeds but rather from virtuous actions sown in past lives or earlier moments of their present existence. When the fruits of these benevolent deeds are fully reaped, and their wholesome karmic reservoir is depleted, the seed of their demise begins to sprout. Their fortress of felicity crumbles, signaling the dawn of their inevitable downfall. He continued, sharing the profound tenets of karma, Caspar, karma whispers gently to our souls, seek not vengeance. For it is karma itself that will in due course, mete out stern justice. Understand, dear one, the manner in which others engage with you is molded by their karma, while your reactions are sculpted by your own. Fritter not away your moments in pursuits of revenge. Those who cause pain will ultimately be enshrouded by their own karmic shadows. The master then elucidated, observe nature, dear Caspar. When a bird breathes life, it consumes ants. Upon its passing, ants consume it. Such is the unerring circle of karma. Remember, karma never forgets an address, ever vigilant, ever attentive. He sighed, instilling calm amidst the profound truths. Karma, in essence, is the life force. If you dispense injustice, injustice shall be your reward. Time, in its boundless power, can invert fortunes in the blink of an eye. Never belittle any soul in this journey of life. You may wield power, but remember, time is a force unparalleled, unbridled. Softly, the wise man continued, a soul enters this realm alone, departs alone, and alone it tastes the sweet and bitter fruits of its karma. Alone it descends into the depths or ascends into the sublime, following the path it has paved. As Casper absorbed the wisdom, the master wove a tapestry of optimism amidst the threads of harsh truths. Casper, trying times, while seemingly cruel, unfurl before us a canvas upon which we may paint our strength, our resilience. It is within the crucible of adversity that the indomitable spirit of benevolent souls is illuminated, inspiring others, and seeding positive change amidst the desolation. He spoke of tales where individuals, besieged by staggering hardships, remained unbroken, their spirits undiminished. Of activists, steadfast in their fight for justice, doctors healing even as their hearts bled, and teachers nourishing young minds amidst their own tempests. These stories highlighted not the injustices endured but the triumphant responses sculpted in their wake. As the tales unfolded, Casper grasped a profound realization: adversity was not a reflection or punishment, but rather a crucible for growth, compassion, and the inception of positive change. It was a stage upon which one could enact a play of hope, perseverance, and benevolence, echoing into eternity. Enlightened by the ancient master's sagacious words, a fiery resolve flickered to life within Casper, dispelling the shroud of unsettling and peace-shattering thoughts that had once tormented him. He rose, bowing deeply in reverence to the elderly sage, expressing heartfelt gratitude for illuminating the abyss of ignorance that had enveloped him before this enlightening encounter. With purpose rejuvenated, Casper re-entered his village, becoming a beacon of transformative energy. He mobilized his fellow villagers, orchestrating fundraisers, and pooling resources to weave a safety net for the little girl's family, enabling them to reconstruct their shattered existence. United, the village emerged as a testament to the formidable power of solidarity and the resilient might of innate goodness. Word of Casper's endeavors swept through distant lands, kindling the flames of benevolence in diverse communities. People commenced to perceive that adversity befalling the virtuous did not quench their inherent goodness but paradoxically, magnified it. Globally, the revelation dawned that kindness, even when confronted with adversities, possessed the miraculous potency to engender waves of positivity that permeated through time and space. As the years meandered on, Casper's village blossomed into a vibrant enclave, embodying compassion and empathy in its purest forms. The haunting question, why do good people traverse through valleys of suffering, evolved into a symbol of the untapped strength and resilience dwelling within every soul. Throughout his voyage, Casper discovered that life's hurdles were not designed to shatter the virtuous but to meticulously mold them into beings of even greater magnificence. He discerned that the impact rippling from his deeds vastly eclipsed the necessity for comprehending the enigma of suffering. And thus, dear friends, let us enshrine within our hearts the essence of this tale. While benevolent souls may traverse periods of darkness, it is amidst these epochs that their strength, compassion, and resilience gleam most brilliantly. If this tale has nestled within your spirit, gently illuminating your path, please consider liking this video and subscribing. Our paths will cross again soon. Until then, may you cherish and safeguard the wondrous being that you are.